What languages are spoken in Northeast India? What language should a person learn in order to travel to Northeast India? Can the Northeast Indians speak Hindi? This has been a question frequently asked by many people who wanted to travel to Northeast India. My answer is yes, we can speak Hindi. Hindi is not an alien language in Northeast India. Almost all of us understand Hindi, and almost all of us speak Hindi too. I would not call it the perfect Hindi, but good enough to communicate with any other person who understands Hindi. Hindi is a mandatory subject till grade 8 in every school and an elective subject from grade 9 onwards. So yes, almost 80% of the Northeast population can speak Hindi. However, I would also not deny the fact that there are about 20% of the population who don't understand or speak Hindi. But that doesn't mean they should be mocked or laughed at or considered less Indian. One amazing fact about Northeast Indian you never know is that Northeastern people are multilingual people. Every individual can speak 4 to 5 languages. Let me tell you how. There are 220 ethnic groups or communities in Northeast India. Each community has their own tribal dialect. But in order to communicate among themselves, every state has a lingua franca. For example, Assamese in Assam, Manipuri in Manipur, Nagamese in Nagaland, etc. In addition to that, the medium of instruction in almost every school and colleges is English, when Hindi is a mandatory subject till grade 8. So let's consider the case of Nagaland. There are 16 major tribes in this state: Ao, Angami, Zakasang, Sema, Lotha, etc. Each of these tribes has their own tribal language, so they communicate among themselves in Nagamese. However, English is the official language of this state, so a particular Naga guy can speak 4 languages in minimum: his tribal language, Nagamese, English, and Hindi. This situation applies to all the northeastern states. So if you are planning to travel to Northeast India, worry not about the communication problem. The locals here are well versed in English and Hindi. Sometimes many of us northeastern people are way too good in Hindi कि हमको हिंदी सिर्फ बोलना और लिखना नहीं आती, बल्कि हिंदी में गाली देना भी आती है. So that's all for the day. Thanks for ban जो विनोद ने दिमाग खराब कर दिया. कोई बोसरी के विनोद रुक, मैं आती हूँ. अच्छा चलता हूँ भाई.